Hello, Scorpio. This is your oracle reading for September 2025. The deck of cards I'm using are the Shaman's Oracle. My name's Kathleen. I'm one of the spirit operators. If you're new, I do things a little differently. I get psychic impressions from the images on the cards. Then I also hear from spirit. So this might be different for you. Okay, so let's get started. The first card we have here is Hunter of Abundance. Um, so, okay, got a number of things coming through. So, there's like this golden opportunity or a reward of some type, but that's in the future. That's still in the distance. You're either reaching for it or you're starting to sort of see what could be, what could be coming your way. Or you're already moving in that direction, or you've already started the work that will get you to that location. I also got you're sitting in the hot seat because it's very bright red underneath. And so it may feel like you are pushing your boundaries. It may feel like you're reaching beyond your comfort zone, what you are normally used to. And it almost seems like this is imagined, or you're thinking it may be worse than it actually is. So it may be that you're expecting ramifications because you're going a little beyond the edge of what is your normal behavior, or what others around you are used to, what they normally expect from you. And so it's your discomfort that makes you feel like you're in the hot seat. I hope that's making sense. But it doesn't look like you're going to end up in a bad negative situation, because there's this golden glow before you. Okay, so try to gain the strength, try the determination, try to ease off on the pressure you put on yourself, and let yourself kind of take it easy. Like don't be so hard on yourself. Okay, Spirit said to move on to the next card. So we have Ancestor of Exile. This feels like somebody else's energy. Okay, so this feels like someone who has been in your life in the past, who did not behave correctly, who it may have been toxic or abusive, or just someone you just didn't want to waste your time with, and you have left them behind, or you've ended your interaction with them and no longer want anything to do with them. But they didn't leave. You might not be aware, but they could be, following you online. They could be interacting with those around you, co-workers, family, friends. They could still be getting the information that they want about you. So if it was like very toxic, um, you know, bordering abuse, make sure you let people know you don't want that person knowing anything about you. You don't want them in your life. Um, But yeah, because it seems like they are finding out as much information about you as they can. So, like, they're drawing themselves a map or making a plan on how to get back into your life. And they're trying to find out as much information as they can so that it can be used to manipulate you, okay, to weasel their way back in. So be careful. Again, let people around you know, hey, I don't want to do this person. This was their behavior. Keep them out, okay? But it does feel like that energy is coming around again. That they're going to try. So that may become apparent in September. It feels like that, they have never stopped keeping an eye on you, however long it's been. They've always sort of been trying to keep tabs on you. And it may surface in September, okay? So just be aware of that and prepare. Okay, the next card we have here is Spirit of Initiation. I'm getting like an image of Frankenstein's monster for some reason, but just in this reading. um I'll try to see what that's about. Gosh, okay, because yeah, or like I'm hearing like zombie spirit saying zombie. So maybe, because I can't pick up on if this is your energy, is it might be for some people, but for others it might be someone else around you. But it's like being in zombie mode, whether it's you or this other person, just kind of going through the motions of life, but there's no passion, no desire, no intention, no motivation behind it. It's just like, I get up, I have breakfast, I go to work, I work, I have lunch, I work some more, I come home, I sit and watch television, or what. It's just like boring routine. You just do it because you do it, and it's kind of wearing you down. Um, you need to kind of break out of it if that's what's happening. There's a need to change something. Change something. If you can go to a class, go to a class. If you can join a group or club, go ahead. Um, if you need to maybe even look at going back to school, or look at changing your job, or just somehow changing the routine, there needs to be change, because it just feels like you're stagnating and you're just kind of going through the motions and stuck. Now, like I said, this could be someone else's energy around you. So if you can help them to kind of get out of that way of being, that would be good. But if you've been feeling that way, and this could be residual things, um, just we all kind of, I think we all go through this at some point in life where we're just living our lives and not even realizing sometimes that, hey, I've been doing the same thing day in and day out. So if you can make changes, and that would be a good time to either just jump into it, make the changes, or look into it. What is it you could do, right? Maybe you could look more into hobbies, or maybe even look into some way that you can advance your career, or get a job somewhere else, or move to a new place. Look into that. Um, yeah, just get started in looking towards change. Okay, the spirit said go to the next card. So we have Hunter of Dreams. This feels like your energy. Yeah. So somehow in September, so you're this hunter, right? The character. And then down below, there's all these little white splotches, right? Well, it's coming through as though those are little people, the smaller people. Um, so there's this view that I'm getting of a view on the shoulders of others propping you up. So there could be something, an area in your life that you're working on, and people are now realizing like you're the one that should be leading. You're the one that everybody should be looking to get answers, to move things forward. And so you may just find yourself being placed into a position of more authority. You know, maybe they'll make you the president of the club or put you in charge of something, but it just feels like, yeah, you're going to be, other people are going to come to you and say, hey, will you please move up, take this position, do this thing, we're all behind you, you know, let us know what we can do for you, we want to work with you, but you are the one that would be best to lead this project or to lead this group, or that kind of idea. So just kind of prepare yourself now that that may be coming around for you. And, you know, careful about ego issues. You don't want your ego to get blown out of proportion. And try to make sure that you're including others and let them know that, you know, you can't do this alone, you can't do this without them, type of thing. Make sure that they're included so that you're not propelling yourself up too high that you start thinking that you're better than everybody else. It's just that you have the characteristics, the personality that would be best for this out of the group. That's how they feel. And that's why they're offering you this. So, yeah, just prepare yourself that that may be coming around. And it might not be something you want, but think about it, because I think they've been analyzing, and you are the best choice. So that's why they're coming to you with this. So it would be best for you to accept it and not turn it down. So kind of prepare yourself so that you will be ready to take that position on. Okay? Yeah, Spirit said, yeah, that's it. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so very much for watching.